So let's start with this. Let's say, here's you, okay? This is you, and you've got two spots underneath you, okay? You're building two teams, okay? This is like your two team leaders. You're going to build two organizations. If you want to be one of the top earners, you're going to think of yourself as building two massive organizations, okay? My Uncle Matt, he's got literally tens of thousands of people in his organizations down below him. Now, these two top people, they may or may not end up being your two best people. It doesn't really matter, but you're going to want to try and start with your two, thinking of them in that way, okay? So now how to decide who goes where, okay? One thing to keep in mind, especially as you're placing your first two people, is to think of two spheres of influence, okay? This is what my mentor taught me. So think of two spheres of influence, because what's going to happen is these people, you know, they're both on your team, but they're not on each other's team because they're not connected, okay? So the volume and the bonuses, it accumulates upwards up this line. It doesn't accumulate across. So these two people now are not on the same team. Okay, so if these two people know each other and have some friends in common, they have some mutual friends, then that's going to make it a little bit more difficult for them, because then they're going to be competing to try and get the same group of people to join their team, because they each have two spots, right? So you don't want that. You want, if these people know each other and like each other, then you want to keep them on the same team, okay? Now, if they know each other and they don't like each other, then you might want to split them up. So this goes for like family members that don't get along, and you know, anything else you can think of really in that respect. So two spheres of influence, okay? Maybe one is like work, one is school, or one is like warm market, one is leads. It's really up to you how you want to do it, but just keep that in mind, that if they know each other and they have mutual friends, you want to keep them on the same side, okay? Now, next, let's say you enroll your first two people. Great, good for you. And then you find a third person who you're going to enroll, okay? And maybe a fourth and a fifth. So where do you place them? Do you start filling them in like this? No. We don't want to do that, okay? What we want to do is we want to build down the outside legs, okay? We want to keep going down the outside legs, okay? And we want to let these people fill in the inside legs for themselves, okay? There's a number of reasons for this, but you don't want to build their inside legs, okay? For one thing, what this does is this means, you know, if this is someone that you brought in, then this person supports that. And this person supports both of those people. And this person supports all three of those people. So it means every successive person you bring in helps every other person. Now, let's say if you put this person, instead of putting them there, if you put them there, it helps this guy, but it doesn't help these two. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because I don't really know how else to explain it. So you want to put everybody in line, okay? So that way everybody helps everybody, okay? So what you want to, so talking about building down the outside legs, right? So that's going to make sure that everybody supports everybody. Now, when you've got this person, I'm using a different color because that's going to be this person enrolled. So you enrolled everybody in blue, and now this person is going to enroll the people in pink. So now this person's going to build down their outside leg. Does that make sense? Okay? You're going to teach them to do the same thing. And the reason that you don't want to build someone's inside leg for them is because this is about duplication. Okay? This is about doing what you do. And if this person never has to do anything to make a check, then what are they going to teach the people that are below them? To never do anything, right? So your duplication is going to stop pretty quickly if you do that, okay? So what you want to teach people is that, yes, I will help you. Yes, I will support you. I will do half of the work for you. But if you want to make money and earn a check, you're going to have to step up and build your inside leg. Do you give away the enroller? Okay, what does this mean? So, well, should I enroll these people as myself, or should I enroll it as them? And I would say, especially while you're just getting going, just enroll them as you. If it's your contact, you keep it. Okay, if it's your person, you keep it. Okay, so to summarize, okay, two spheres of influence. Okay, people that know each other and like each other need to stay on the same side. Okay, always build down the outside legs. Okay, don't build the inside leg for someone. Okay, there's exceptions, but that comes way, way down the road. And then keep the enroller status, okay? Enroll these people. If they're your contact, keep them as your personally enrolled, okay? Don't give those away. But when it comes to strategy, if you have questions, this is exactly the kind of thing that you want to really rely on your mentors for, okay? So call them, email them, ask them if you're not sure. It's better to get it right the first time, okay? Because you can't change it once it's done, okay? You really can't change it once it's done. And so you want to get it right. So if you're not sure, ask. Okay? So that's placement strategy. That's how you should build your downline, and that's how you need to teach your people to build their downline. That way we're all building it in the same way. Because imagine what's going to happen, right? If I'm up here, way up here above, you can even see my hand, I'm so far up there. Or, let's say maybe this is me and this is you, and these are other people we enroll. If everybody's building down the outside leg, what that does is that's going to create a power line type of situation where if we're all adding to that same line, then we're all supporting one another's efforts and we're all working as a team. And that's going to make our job a lot easier. It's going to really help all of us all the way up the line. So definitely do that. Don't just randomly build on people's inside legs. Be strategic, be systematic, and be consistent. And if you do those things and you teach your downline to do the same thing, you're going to see greater success.